And now guys, let's have fun. Let's do my favorite thing. My favorite thing is singing, of course, music, but in English it's pronunciation. I love it. And I know that not all of you share this emotion of mine, but I have this dialect. I hope you can find it there together with this video. That was uncalled for, dialect from the internet that I found, yeah. And we're gonna be working on it now, and then you'll be doing it at home. I mean, once again, not only just now the first time, but second time, third time. And the focus here will be not on the inside sound or linking or in stress and things like that. No, the focus will be, as you can see, on vowels. Vowels, and I will be trying to make sure that you are aware of what vowels there are in English language, all kinds of vowels, because the problem is that in Russian you have one "a", and in English you have two vowels that sound like "a", like "a" and "a", or two vowels that sound like "o", like "o" and "o", or "a", yeah, or same for "e", "e", "u", two different vowels for one vowel in Russian. Two vowels in English, one vowel in Russian. That's the problem. It's important to be aware of them and to be able to pronounce them correctly, because people will not understand you. If you say, my friend Tim, this is my friend Tim, meet my friend Tim. That's wrong, right? Because this is my friend Tim. His name is Tim, Timofey. Tim, не Tim. Tim это команда. And that's just a lot of confusion when you say team and you mean something different, not command. And there are many examples like that. Another problem is that I know that you know so many words in English language with incorrect pronunciation. We just think that, for example, the word radio это radio, or something like this, radio. In fact, it's radio. A radio. It's like you need to know these sounds. You need to know what sounds there you have there, because otherwise people will not understand you, or like your grammar or your vocabulary will not be appreciated. Anyway, let's read the dialect. First, I will read the whole thing and explain just the meaning, and then I will be working with the sound, and I will ask you to watch and repeat after me. So, that was uncalled for. You owe me an apology. Chill out. It was a joke. It wasn't funny, and it crossed the line. Sorry, it wasn't funny, and it crossed the line. Why are you freaking out? Get over it. I was just joking. You really hurt my feelings. For God's sake, I didn't mean it. I take it back, okay? You do? Yes, I do. And you're sorry? You really regret what you said? I'm sorry, you heard my joke. That's not a real apology. You owe me a real apology. What you said was cruel. I made a joke about you being over the hill. You're clearly not over the hill, so it was clearly a joke, okay? Do you really think I'm old? No, I don't, but you know what you're doing to me right now? You're taking years off my life. That's the dialect. And I believe there are some phrases here that you're not familiar with. And the first one is uncalled for. And when you say that's uncalled for, you actually say that's unfair. I didn't do anything to get this reaction from you, to get this word. So that's bad to say. It's bad of you to say that that's unfair. And why did you do it? Like, it's wrong to do it. Apology is извинение, right? When you say chill out, you actually say relax. Relax. You crossed the line. Well, it's simple. Yeah, you crossed the line. You did something that was wrong. Just made a mistake. Freak out. Well, it can mean be frightened, or in this case, like become emotional, or become kind of angry, and maybe overreact. Like, why are you behaving like this? Why are you so emotional and so angry? Like, why are you freaking out? Get over it means something like, don't pay attention to it, deal with it, move on, it's not important. Проедь это, or преодолей. This is not a good translation, but again, the idea will be for us to learn the vowels, so I want you to understand the general meaning without every single detail of meaning. So get over it. Like, it's not a problem. Relax, move on, and don't pay too much attention to it. Hurt my feelings. Think it's not a problem. Yes, сделало мне больно, эмоционально. For God's sake. It's actually it's literally translated as ради Бога. For God's sake. But it's like, basically the meaning is, come on, for God's sake, the ёлки-палки. I take it back. Well, yeah, I take back my words. Let's just imagine that I didn't say that. And you're sorry. Be sorry means сожалеть, which means the same as regret. Сожалеть. Owe me an apology. You owe me an apology. It means ты должен мне дать, ты обязан мне дать извинения. Cruel means жестокий, yeah? That was cruel of you. Over the hill. Be over the hill means be old. So the guy joked about the woman, Vera, yeah, being old. And guys, this is the wrong thing to do. You never joke about such things, right? Next time he'll know better, but this time, yeah, he clearly made a mistake and she didn't like it. And no, she's not over the hill, but still women don't appreciate those kind of jokes. And it's not a joke in the first place. So, and the last phrase, taking years off my life. Well, it's like something like you're making me younger. Yeah? Убираешь годы из моей жизни. Just making me younger. So that's those are the meanings. And now let's work with the sounds. And you can see these symbols there, yeah, that tell you what sound you should read. Of course, it reminds you of school. I know everyone hated this transcription thing at school, and I don't actually want you to learn the actual symbols. Like, it's not important for me. What is important is that you should know that in this word you have this sound, and in that word you have this sound, and you need to know what sounds exist in English language. So these two things: what sounds exist and what sound is in what word. And these symbols, they're just a simple way of sharing this information, so you can just look at it and know, okay, I know what sound I have to make. And when you're learning words, new words especially, you should contact a dictionary, online dictionary like lingua.ua or something, and check out the sounds of the vowels of a certain word, and be sure that you're reading it correctly and that you're saying it correctly. And like alternatively, you could listen to the correct pronunciation and imitate that, which is kind of also a good thing to do, but I think it's like more problematic. So it's easier to just learn the sounds and these symbols, and there are not so many of them. So the first sound is sound ah, 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 and you need to say it just like that, opening your mouth very, very wide. That. Please exaggerate it. Say it like that, ah, because when you really speak, you'll have to say that, yeah, not that wide, but still quite wide. And if you say that, it doesn't work. It's wrong sound. That. Next sound is was. It's шва. Безударный гласный. Мы слово «вот» здесь вообще не ударяем. Произносим быстро. Если бы ударяли, было бы was, but because we don't stress it, we say was. Then next sound un, and then sound uncalled for, or. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. Please say it like this. Say it with me, making sure that the amplitude of your mouth, the amplitude is big. That was uncalled for. That's wrong. You will never learn to speak right like that. But that was uncalled for. But if I have to say it naturally, so I will say like, that was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. Uncalled for. Uncalled for. That was uncalled for. Yeah. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. Next sound, you. You. Actually, we can put these 2 dots here, like you. It can be longer or shorter, but still it's you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You owe me, an apology. An apology. And this phrase here, I mean this word apology, is very important because you have 3 schwas here, 3 безударных гласных. An apology, an apology, an apology. You owe me an apology. You owe me an apology. You owe me an apology. An apology. So this sound in the middle, yes, ah. I don't think it should be a problem for you to remember that it's long but these schwas are very important because if you don't stress a vowel in English language, you reduce it and it becomes schwa, and you say it как попало. An apology. So if you say apology, that's wrong. It's not apology, it's apology. Apology. British variant would be closer to apology, 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 apologize, apology. American is closer to like apology, apology. That's why I sometimes kind of mix it up, because like I have both British and American accents, and sometimes I say it's closer to sometimes closer to but it's never like real Russian right? Like apology. Still, like I may kind of mix up and confuse 2 accents, British American, but never Russian. So whichever way you go, just go away from Russian and say apology. Apology. That was uncalled for. You owe me an apology. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. The first sound is ni I, chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. It. That's the next word. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It's ni what me. That sound is me. Русское и. This sound is inside. Chill. It. Кушать это eat. А это it. Eat it. Eat it. Chill out. It. Chill. It. Chill out. It was a joke. Was a joke. Chill out. It was a joke. It was a joke. Chill out. It was a joke. Joke. Oh. Again, I'm drawing your attention. I'm paying attention to certain sounds that are harder to pronounce, like e, or a, and schwa, for example. And as for diphthongs like oh, me, joke, I want you to remember that it's o, but I don't think it's a problem for you to say o, and you say it the way you say it, and you shouldn't change that. It should stay like that. So whatever it is. But these sounds that should be schwa. She should not say was a joke. That's wrong to say was a joke. No, it was неправильно. Was a joke. It was a joke. Chill out. Okay, next one. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. It wasn't. The sound is but not like русская but still kind of wasn't funny. So this funny fuck you funny absolutely fuck you, right? It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny, and it crossed the line. I want you to pay attention to the actual symbols and kind of remember them and see that wasn't, it's the same sound as crossed, it's the same sound as apology, and it's the same sound as uncalled. So you have like four words with the same sound: uncalled, apology, wasn't, crossed. Uncalled, apology, wasn't, crossed. The same sound. It wasn't funny, and it crossed the line. And it crossed the line. It wasn't funny, and it crossed the line. It wasn't funny, and it crossed the line. Why are you freaking out? Freaking out. The first sound is E, free, and then in, out. King out. Freaking out. Freaking out. Why are you freaking out? Get over it. It's important to say over it. Over it. Get over it. I was just joking. I was just joking. Why are you freaking out? Freaking out. Get over it. I was just joking. Why are you freaking out? Get over it. I was just joking. So, sounds: are you freaking out? Get over it. I was just joking. Joking. You really hurt my feelings. You really. Никаких really. Really. Two sounds. Really. Freaking is the word with the sound E. Freaking. But really, it's the word with two vowels there. Really. Really? You really hurt my feelings. And the situation with feelings is the same as the situation with freaking. E, E, You start with E, continue with E. Feelings. Freaking. Feelings. Freaking. Joking. You're joking? Joking. Hurt my feelings. Next one. For God's sake. For God's sake. For God's sake. For God's sake. For Christ's sake. For God's sake. I didn't mean it. I didn't. The sound is didn't. I didn't mean it. Didn't mean it. The sounds are different. Didn't mean it. Say D, it's closer to A, it's inside of you. Didn't mean it. Me. I didn't mean it. Again, I didn't mean it. Mean it. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Back. Okay? Please remember. Okay? Okay. Okay. Back. I take it back. Okay? I take it back. Back. The sound is ah. The word apology, for example, is apology. Apology. So the sounds are different. I want you to look at different sounds and different vowels in different words. So, okay, you do? Yes, I do. You do? Yes, I do. This one is easy. You do? Yes, I do. Nothing to learn here. So, for God's sake, I didn't mean it. I take it back. Okay? So this is the the middle of the dialect, half of the dialect. Please watch the next video with the other half of the dialect, and of course then work with the MP3 files to listen to me and repeat after me in sound. Good luck. Thank you, and continue working.